Hey, what's up, y'all? Today about to react to this vid by Antonio Talks. It's titled When White Supremacy Doesn't Sell. Somebody told me to check this out. Who the hell is trying to sell white supremacy? And we got Sydney Sweeney in the thumbnail. Oh, speaking of her, she about to be in this movie that's based on this book that I hate. But the trailer for the movie, it don't look that bad. It's based on this book called The Housemaid, I'm pretty sure. Oh my god, horrible book, horrible writing, terrible. But the thumbnail looking suspenseful, and I was like, hold on, I might have to check it out. You know, maybe I'll like it in comparison to that stupid book. But anywho, let's see what's going on with her, though. If she's trying to sell white supremacy, though, maybe I won't watch it. Let's watch.
Sydney Sweeney, the girl from Euphoria. So a few months ago, she did a jeans ad for American Eagle. Now, to me and many others, this ad came off very white supremacy.
Jeans are passed down from parents to offspring, often determining traits like hair color, personality, and even
I already talked about this in the video.
My jeans are blue.
Sydney Sweeney, Casper jeans.
Take it how you want it. That's a dog whistle. It's a dog whistle, and the people that got it, they got it. Now, this ad was supporting you.
I mean, yeah, and of course, you know, people love to play stupid, but when you say that something is good, then there is an implication that the other things in comparison is bad. Like, for example, when people say they have good hair, they are comparing it to like kinky hair, like, oh, that's the bad hair, but I got the good hair, you know. So if you're saying, oh, I got good genes, and it's like, okay, what are you trying to say about other people's genes who don't have blue eyes, you know? So that's a whole other conversation. I didn't personally give a fuck about it. I already talked about it, like I said, in another video, but I can see people side-eyeing her in that whole ad.
And if you don't know what eugenics is, let's just use the Nazi Germany example. The mustache man believed that the true ideal best German was white man, blue eyes, blonde hair. And if you just take the ad at face value, you might think it's not that deep, bro. But it is, and it always has been. Anyways, a few days ago, Sydney Sweeney got a perfect chance to denounce white supremacy and say, no, this ad wasn't about race. It was just about having great genes. This is what she had to say.
Is there something that you want to say about the ad itself? That Sydney Sweeney has great genes. Do you have...
The ad spoke for itself.
You think the ad spoke for itself? Okay, and the criticism of the content, which was basically that maybe specifically in this political climate, like white people should...
Y'all also said she's a Trump supporter and all these other things, and I have talked about people being Republicans in the past before, but I don't know, Trump supporters in particular, they come across very white supremacy, as he said, you know. So I am already side-eyeing them in particular. I don't feel like I've had as much suspicion towards Republicans as I do with Trump supporters in particular. So I will throw that out there, A. And B, when you have multiple incidents that point to a person being a white supremacist or being kind of racist, usually it's like, where there's smoke, there's fire. There's multiple incidents. You know, you on some MAGA shit and you a part of this ad, and now they asking you about it. You like, it speaks for itself. We said what we said. Blue eyes is better. Y'all brown-eyed people, fuck out of here. Y'all inferior. You know, that's just how it comes across. So I don't trust her. I don't trust her at all.
Shouldn't joke about
I agree.
genetic superiority. Like, that was kind of like the criticism, broadly speaking. And since you are talking about this, I just wanted to give you an opportunity to talk about that specifically.
I think that when I have an issue that I want to speak about, people will hear.
That is a
Ooh, damn. Listen, not speaking out against racism is supporting it. You're
That's
supporting
wild.
it, and it's just obvious.
Because if that's so outlandish and that wasn't the intent and you don't want no parts of racism, you would be like, whoa, that was not the case. Like, you would denounce it immediately. But you relax, bitch, we said what we said. What you think it mean? Use your brain. That's what it's giving.
Crowd that she is trying to appeal to. The failed entertainer or influencer to alt-right pipeline is real. Recently, Sydney Sweeney's new movie came out. And guess what? It flopped bad. Christy starring Sydney Sweeney had one of the worst opening weekends of...
Oh, God, I thought they were talking about Housemaid. I was like, it came out already? I never even heard of this. Christy.
all time for a movie released in 2,000 plus theaters. Is this movie about a lesbian? That goes against everything that she's trying to appeal to. What the
This is crazy, but Sydney Sweeney's newest movie just became one of the biggest box office flops of all time. The movie is titled Christy, where Sydney Sweeney plays real-life boxer Christy Martin, and it is setting records in the worst way possible. First of all, the movie only made $1.3 million in its opening weekend domestically in the United States, which is insanely low. As you can see, this is one of the top 10 worst opening weekends ever for a film released in over 2,000 theaters across the country, so it's available to go and be watched, but nobody's going. Even though this was the opening weekend for Christy, 10 other films made more money than it at the domestic box office this weekend.
I heard Black Phone was trash too. If y'all saw it, let me know what you think. I've been trying to watch new movies and stuff. I'm injured, so I'm like been trying to occupy my time by looking up movies and shit and TV shows and whatnot. So let me know
And this is
if it's worth watching.
Sydney Sweeney's third movie released in 2025, and while Americana and Eden did open up in less theaters, both also had
Hold up. She had 3 other movies? Americana, 500,000, Eden a million. I didn't know about these other movies.
Yeah,
I was just talking about Christy. Damn. Euphoria is going to be her only notable acting performance.
Maybe Housemaid will save her.
She starred alone a biracial woman, a black woman.
It's not a surprise. There's
Sorry,
3 very
my
obvious
mic is
reasons to
full.
why this movie flopped. First of all, I saw zero marketing for this. I see tons of movies in theaters every single month. Never once did the trailer for this play in front of anything. Sydney Sweeney is simply just not a movie star, and definitely not someone that can carry a movie's box office. Like, look at her filmography. Immaculate and Anyone But You made an okay amount of money. Barely in Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. The only thing she's really known for is honestly Euphoria. Third, Sydney Sweeney's on a PR nightmare lately. Like, she had an interview the other day where the interviewer asked her if she'd like to denounce white supremacy and racism, and Sydney Sweeney dodges the question. She's like, if there's an issue I care about, you'll know. Like, that's an insane answer.
Now I want to switch this video into me talking about white women in specific supporting the right, MAGA, or conservatism. Recently, Mondami was elected as the mayor of New York. Now, obviously, a lot of white supremacists and, conservatives on the right, they were mad. But you know who they put the blame on? Women.
MAGA is crying so hard this morning that they're literally calling for repealing the 19th Amendment. It's trending on X right now. Why? Because women overwhelmingly voted for Mamdani, Sherrill, and Spanberger in last night's elections. The blue checks on X literally want the 19th Amendment repealed, which give women the right to vote. Even MAGA women are calling for this.
See, this is why I said what I said about these MAGA people. It's not just about them being Republican. I feel like this is the worst group of Republicans that I've seen in my life, okay? So they definitely get the side eye. Don't trust none of them.
The cope on the right is real right now.
I say this all the time, man, but racism, white supremacy, misogyny, homophobia, it all goes hand in hand. So if you support these things and you're not a straight white male, it's going to affect you negatively, most likely. Now, this appeal to the whole 19th Amendment thing, Christian pastors think this should be, a real thing.
I think the 19th Amendment should be repealed. I think that because, well, first and foremost, because I'm a Christian. And that is the Christian position.
All right, hey, what is up with these Christians not having, decent human values? I don't know. I'm just pointing it out. Don't attack me. I'm gonna keep it.
You know what? I think a lot of these terrible people hide behind Christianity because obviously there are great Christians out there. There are great people in every group, but I think that a lot of them represent the religion really horribly because they try to use it as some sort of shield. But yeah, Christianity has been associated with some terrible things lately and some horrible people.
They done got to me, man. I'm probably gonna have to chill on talking about their religion. You know what I'm saying? They be about to take my head off. I'm just pointing out this man. He's a Christian. Let's finish what he has to say.
But you're saying that yes, that is the Christian position, is that households should not be divided against one another. So by repealing the 19th Amendment, just for the record, it's not just trying to take away a female vote, but it's trying to say no, there's a family vote. There's a household, and it's like, well, where do women get their voice? Where women get their voice is from their father, from their husband. If they're not married, it's from their father. If they're not married and their father's dead, it's from their brother, it's from their uncle, it's from...
Damn, are they kids? My nigga, that's like some child shit. But I just want to bring this point up that racism, it doesn't sell, and racism doesn't just affect black people or minorities. It affects everyone. That's why we've been telling y'all this shit for years, bro. Especially, white women that be married to these racist white men, bro. Y'all see how it affects y'all, too. So come on, exactly. Now I want to talk about the failed influencer or failed entertainer into alt-right pipeline. We see Sydney Sweeney, she's doing. Another young lady, her name is Overtime Megan. I don't know if any of y'all know about her. Maybe my younger audience know about her. She's really big on the basketball scene. But with Mondami winning the election, she came out dropping a video in a MAGA hat. And man, bro, the grift is so obvious.
And this is a huge loss for New York City. Not only do we learn this in history class, and
I'm sorry to pause already, bro. I hate the way these people bastardize woke and just gentrify it. This is woke basically mean nigga now, or the ER, bro. It's a slur. When they use woke, it's an insult. They don't even know where it comes from, bro.
Government class. I think I remember learning this in middle school, where once you accept socialism and once you let it in and once you lower your guard down, that's where they get you. That's where you start a slippery slope. I don't know about you, but I was quite literally taught that. And I just can't believe that being woke is the answer. We think letting all and anything happen and go is the key to a successful country.
Not Overtime Megan. A lot of our fans are heartbroken over this. But I will say some of these quote retweets are hilarious. This person says the pipeline is undefeated. And you know what? It seems like it is.
I'm glad people realize it, bro. The failed, whatever, to alt-right pipeline is real. The alt-right, the right, bro, they accept any... If you racist, they love you, my nigga. Just be racist.
Yeah, it's how a lot of them get attention. When they feel like they're not getting attention, doing other things, and they kind of grift into this area, just like Myron from Fresh and Fit did.
Must be homophobic, anything. They're gonna bring you in with love.
As for anyone shocked by this, you shouldn't be.
Yeah.
The Hodge twins.
Because she did post this right after the election last year. But this video was just terrible. This guy perfectly describes that video. The annoying thing is that there are genuine criticisms by every political ideology, including Zoran's. But when you see people use terms like woke or whatever for anything other than satire, you know they're just clueless. Because she didn't criticize any of his policies or say why it is bad. She just said it was woke. That's pretty much it. They are so disappointed with Megan, they're now begging someone to post the leaks again. They're even bringing up the conversation she had with Josh Giddey. But yeah, all of these videos of like people crashing out over Zoran winning is very interesting to say the least.
Sydney Sweeney, listen, you only gonna be known for euphoria. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, you wasn't even the main character. You feel me? The main character was a goddamn woman of color. So for you to even take this path is just crazy to me. Then she mid as hell. There are plenty of other white women that look way better than her.
I was thinking that. I didn't want to say it. Because I was thinking, you know what? This isn't relevant to the conversation. Let me keep my rude thought to myself, okay? But I was thinking the same thing, because how dare you sit up there talking about your superior genes and my blue eyes, da-da-da. Girl, your genes aren't that superior. I think she's kind of funny looking, okay? And it's crazy because people prop her up, oh, so beautiful, because she has blonde hair and blue eyes, but her face card, it's not given, in my opinion. I think she's funny looking, all right? That's just my opinion. Okay, and I mean, I guess it is a little relevant, because if you're going back to the good genes ad, it's like, yeah, I got superior genes. My genes is so great. Are they? Are they? You wanna lean on these blue eyes, but whatever. The point is, she's trash. I don't trust her at all. Definitely giving white supremacy, okay? Before I was like, I'm not sure, this is a little sus, but now given her response to that interview, it just gives that she's like, yeah, it is what it is. What the fuck y'all think I meant by that? I ain't speaking on this. I don't give a fuck about this to even speak on it. Call me racist if you want. That's what I am. That's what it gives to me, okay? That's just me. But anyway, y'all let me know what y'all think, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.